Okay. Um, Something a little bit different. Not really different. I mean, um, with my old account, my old YouTube account, uh, things I enjoy. I used to play this game all the time. I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours in Rising World. Um, and I had a little bit of time in the newest version, the updated version that they've been working on. I think I even did a couple videos showing some of the things that you can do at based on the improvements they've made at the time. Excuse me. Right now, I don't know what you can do with the game. I have not actually played this in, boy, I bet it's been the better part of a year. So I'm kind of going into this fresh. Like I do not know what you can do with this game. I'm not even sure what keys do what. I don't know what key lets you interact with things. Um, E. Okay, so E lets you interact. Workbenches, build. So they've done a lot with this game. Um, Tools. That's pretty clever. Weapons. Personally, I think they should have stayed away from firearms for the time being, of course. Equipment, medical, clothing. So yeah, wow, there's nothing for clothing, electricity, vehicles. Why would I need a soccer ball and a soccer goal? Just things I don't feel like need to be added right now, but that's just my opinion, of course. Inventory. I currently have nothing in my inventory. However, I do have an axe and a pickaxe. I think I can drag those up, get them out of my quick slots. Equipment. I'm guessing that'll be things like backpacks or whatever. So we have, I don't know what any of that means. Which button closes inventory? Tab. Okay. So I have no sort of experience with this game as it is. It's a little bit laggy, though it does show my frames are fine. So I don't know why it feels sort of laggy. Wow. Pulverized. All right, let me check my settings real quick. Um, because again, I didn't really mess around with the graphic settings all that much. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot you can do with them, to be honest. Um, Scale resolution. Let's change that down 50. Jesus. Let's go 75. Um, Again, I'm not using a high-end PC by any means. The CPU is pretty good. The RAM is really good. But my graphics card's a bit on the slow side. And of course, I'm playing this on Linux, which means, you know, might as well throw performance out the window. All right, field of view. Yeah, none of this. There's very little in terms of anti-aliasing and things like that. So I suppose I could drop it down to 720p, but I don't feel like I should have to. Um, all right. Well, we'll mess around. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you can leave the mountain yet. In my On my previous account, I did do a demonstration of what's off the mountain, and there wasn't a whole lot, to be fair. Now I don't know how these work. Is it E? All right, E for interact. That's crafting. We don't want crafting. There's nothing in there. Yeah, I may have to figure out or mess around with the controls to learn exactly how to interact with things like chests and barrels. It's not F, G. Yeah, let's just check the controls. Um, This is all the... No, okay. All right, there's a scroll bar. Jump, crouch, sprint, blah, blah, blah. Actions, primary, secondary. Interact is F. Yeah. Tab, inventory, crafting, blueprints, journal. All right. So there's a journal. We'll check that in a minute. Okay, so F and J we want to look at. So we're looking at a barrel. Nothing happens, so I'm assuming this barrel isn't usable. But let's check the journal. Nothing in the journal. So there's no journal yet. Again, work in progress. This game is extremely, I don't want to say new, but definitely under... what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, it's very much a work in progress. So I have 20 stone. Now, according to that, my inventory, I don't have any stone. So where does the stone go? I'm very confused by that. Do I pick it up once it's... No. Okay. So again, I am confused. I don't really understand. What's this one? Probably iron ore? Copper, maybe? Iron ore. Now, again... Yes, it's not... So I can build... It says... Alright, wooden... There's wood. Okay, stone. Requires 1 stone. It says I have 39. Where are they? I need a workbench, of course, but... in my inventory, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing in my... So I'm very much confused. Oh, that's why, because it put him in my quick slot. I don't understand that. Let's put him in the inventory, get him on my quick slot. We don't want that. Let's move around a little bit. Let's see what we can... Let's explore some. Now, I am expecting that you're not able to go too far off the mountain. Again, this is strictly demonstration. The version that's currently out, I believe, is mainly just to show the things that you can do with the game so far. I had thought about going back and playing the original version of this just because it's as unfinished as it is, it's more finished than this. Yeah, you can't, I mean, you can go off the mountain, but there's nothing down there at all. Yeah, so there's nothing down there. Now let's keep exploring. I want to cut down a tree. Let's do that. I haven't done that yet. Alright, that worked. 4 logs, hickory. Don't know why it matters what kind of tree, but, you know, whatever. Some hay. I don't know what for. Alright, let's go check out some of the scenery. It's like a fire up there. Now, some of this is familiar to me because, again, I have seen some of this, but... oh, good. So you can change your environment like the old version. That's very good. Collecting stone. Nice little campfire. I believe you can sit now, whereas you couldn't in the first attempts of this game, as I recall. Let's go into the cave. Now, you can turn the light on and off, but to my knowledge, you cannot actually use the lantern as a portable source. Now you can turn it off. I think. Oh, okay. So if you long hold your key, your F key, you can pick it up, and you can take it with you, which is good. But again, to my knowledge, I don't think you can light it and carry it down the, down as you travel. I don't think. Let's try it, just for giggles here. 3. No, so all I can do is place it. I can't light it and carry it, basically. But I like it. I think it's kind of clever. All right, let's bust up these rocks and see what we get. That's the only thing I don't like, is that for whatever reason it fills your quick slots first. I mean, I suppose whatever, but it's not ideal in my opinion. Got some more ore back there. Let's take a look. I think we can go around it, as I recall. There we go. Plenty of light. Okay, more iron. I'm going to actually take... Oh, I can pick it up and hold it. I think. No. Again, I'm confused by it a little bit. Let's drop it. Ignite. Extinguish. Pick it up. Oh, okay. All right. I get it. So we'll take it with us. And that way, when it gets dark, assuming it gets dark. There we go. We'll have a light source wherever we are. So let's just keep exploring. I remember there's a ladder. Yeah, there is. I have a love-hate relationship with ladders in this game. I end up with broken legs more often than not. Alright, so we're on the side of the mountain. If I recall, the fire that we were just standing next to is around the mountain that way. Alright, keep on going. Now, there is a fly mode. I could try that if I can figure out what key it is, but no real need to right now. We'll explore a little bit, and then I'll try building something. We'll see if see how the crafting system works or doesn't. Yep. All right. So all of this is fairly familiar to me, because these, I want to say these campfires that we passed are the same campfires that started out when they first released the demonstration version of this. I don't think there's anything else without exploring. I couldn't tell you, but let's try and craft. I don't know what key does crafting. There we are. Let's try and craft a workbench, because I think we need a workbench to make certain things. A primitive workbench. 8 pieces of logs. It says I've got 5, so I need to cut down some trees. Alright, well, that's easy enough. There's trees everywhere. Now, I imagine this works a lot like the old one where you could replant the tree if you pick up the sapling that fell. Like that. Let's try that real quick. Oh, we got it right there. 5. Wow. Yeah, they've got to fix that. So basically, I took the sapling and how's that? Basically, I just planted a full-grown tree. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. We'll cut it down. That's sustainability right there. I do not know if I'm going to run my own server for this game when and if they ever get it to a point, you know, where you can do things. I have a lack of faith at this point that this game is ever going to see any kind of proper release. And I know some people are going to scream or yell at me about that. If this were my old channel, you know, I had almost 1,200. I had around 1,200 subscribers. People actually watch my videos. People aren't watching my videos at the moment with this new channel. People would really give me crap for that. You know, well, you need to have faith. Well, I've had faith for 2 years. Actually, longer than that, since I've been playing the original version of the game since it was first released. So, you know, forgive me for not having much faith that they're going to continue, because at the moment there's nothing really to do in this game. And much as I hate to say it, that's just a fact. There's nothing you can do. But, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens. So there's my workbench. I don't know what you can do with it. Interact. So I'm actually wondering if you even need a workbench at this point. Yeah. So I don't even know if that was necessary. Let's build some blocks. How about let's make a bunch of these, and we'll see if we can't make a. There is no suitable crafting station. Of course there isn't. All right. Well, what do I need? Workbench. I need. Do I need a regular workbench? That can't be right. So I need a regular workbench, not a primitive workbench. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the start location, because there was, I believe, a regular workbench there. Because you also need the iron ingots, which I don't have, and frankly don't have the time to make. So we'll go back, we'll use that workbench, and we shall see what we can do with it. Go back into the hole, or should we go? Yeah, we'll go back into the hole. We're here, why not? Alright. Don't know how to do this, so this could be interesting. Alright, I could end up with a broken leg. It actually worked, I'll be darned. Alright, so I'll have to check YouTube. We'll see what other people are doing with this game at the moment, because I don't know again, I don't think there's a whole lot you can do. You can build rudimentary structures and things like that, I'm sure, but oh, it's the same kind of workbench. So I'm not sure exactly what they want me to do or what they expect me to build with that, that particular workbench. So, because to my knowledge, I guess at this point you really can't build much with it, at least based on what I just, had happen. So let's go over here because there's iron, but I don't have a smelter. All right, yes, there's nothing over here either. So anything down here? Nope, nothing. All right, let's find out what key it is that lets us fly, and we'll try and see what's out there because I know that. All right, walk, sprint, crouch, jump. I don't see anything that allows me to fly, and I know that that is an option. Um, oh, fly mode. All right, F2. All right, I know that there are structures that have been placed here and there, usually on the on the wastelands sort of area down here. I'm assuming that will be water at one point. Um, obviously right now it's just wasteland. There's nothing down here. But we'll travel around the wasteland a little bit. We'll see if there's any pre-made structures because that's where they had been demonstrating some of that stuff. There's something over there. We'll check that real quick. It's a funny place to put a random tree. Oh, you can fly faster. That's good. So, all right, yeah. So there's a random tree. Oh, here we go. A smelter. So I don't understand why they put them way out here like this, but I suppose it. Ooh, hello. I suppose it means that people are going to explore a little bit. I suppose that's good. Um, turn off flying. All right, so we have a better workbench. Escape. We have. Ooh, so we can interact with this chest. There's nothing in it, but got the anvil here. Over here we got some more barrels. We got a smelter. That's good. Don't know if we need coal for it or not. We do not currently. That's good. See, some of these barrels just aren't interacting. I don't know if that's, on purpose or not. We don't have a map. All right, well that's interesting. That's something for you to play around with. That's pretty good. Let's travel and see if there's anything else. Glad I spotted that. At least that was something. And I don't actually know how large of uh, a map this currently is, or island, as that looks like. Um, doesn't look like there's much out here, does there? I will say the frame rate, um, at least compared to when I tested this a while back in Windows, does seem to be a little bit more stable. When I tested this before, the frames were just everywhere. One minute you'd have 20, the next minute you'd have, 65, 70, 80, 90. Kind of like American Truck Simulator. There's just no stability. Seems like they've ironed that out a little bit. So that's something. Not seeing too much else, I think. Not sure why I just stopped randomly like that, but so that would appear to be the only pre-made structure in the game, and I know that there were other types of structures. So, okay. Well, let's see if we can work our way back around to it, and we'll mess around with it a little bit and see what we can make. Shouldn't take too long. We should be awful close to where it was, I would think. I believe that's it right there. All right. So we worked our way around the island completely. I am tempted to go out a ways. Let's go this way just a bit and see if anything appears. I doubt anything is going to appear. Just because, uh, as I said, at this point, the island appears to be the only thing that they want people to explore. Yeah, there's nothing out here. All right, well, let's turn around. I hope. Probably lost already. It isn't like I have a map or anything, or a compass, so I don't really know which direction I'm heading at the moment. So, hmm. Might have just got us all turned around and no idea where we're going. Did expect to see the island by now. And it is not out here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I might have just got us all lost. And I do not know how to get back. Oh, that's not good. Let's try this way. Well, this might have been the end of the video. It turns out it's going to be. Um, I think what we'll do, since we're clearly lost at this point, there's no point in continuing. We will. Can I go underground? No. All right, so let's do this. Let's back out. Go back to the main menu. Okay, we're back. I had to pause the game because it was recording player IDs and things like that. I didn't think we needed to see. So I basically just started over in a new world. Let us go back to that spot. I think it was out here somewhere. I'll go this way just a bit. I feel like it was out this way. If it's not out here, we'll turn around and go back a little bit. I don't remember where it was. It might have been back this way. So we'll go back and we'll use that workbench since it's a little more advanced. It affords us the ability to make things that the primitive workbench won't let you do. There it is. All right. All right. Home sweet home, I guess. Okay. So let's bust up some rocks. 15 stone. If I have to, I'll just go down into that mine and dig down there for a little bit. Maybe I'll do it right now. Although, um, so much for health and safety, right? All right, can we get out of the hole? You know what? What's this? Sink the lights. Lights. Let's move it. All right, made it out of the hole. Okay. So let's see what we can make for blocks real quick here. Let's just make some basic stone. Basic block, craft. All right, we just made 14 blocks. No, 216 blocks, I think. Nope, 14. All right. ID number 216. Okay. And we got some more stone still. So let's why'd I do that? 3. All right. So it automatically creates a grid. Interesting. All right, let's there we go. Look at that. I made a floor. That's not too bad. I like that. So it's not a whole lot different to the original. Why I just did that, but okay. Not a whole lot different to the original Rising World. You're just creating blocks. It's just a little bit different process. Which do I like it? I don't know. But it's yeah, we can put things in that chest. But yeah, I mean, there's some pretty neat things here. Makes new tools. Let's see, what will it take to make an axe? An iron ingot, which we don't have. That's fine. Primitive, we can make it with a stick and a stone. Pretty much all the same sort of tools that you could make in the original version. Although in the original version, I don't remember there being paintbrush and paint rollers. Paint. So if you got the roller and the paint, modern tent, small tent, what's it take? 32 iron plates to make a tent. That seems odd. 64 sticks. Probably because there isn't any cloth in the game yet. So, well, all right, that's interesting. Compass. So they're making them at the moment very simple to make because again there just isn't some of the materials in the game yet. Walkie-talkie, 8 iron plates. I happen to know it needs more than that, but I don't see anything for straw bed, saplings, 12 saplings. Um, Paint. So I'm assuming the roller and the brush at the moment anyway just works without paint things. So workbench, general, sticks, lumber, ooh, iron plate, and an anvil. Okay, shelters, fire, a bonfire. Well, that could be kind of neat. So I have lots of neat things to do here. Still a long ways away from being useful at all, honestly. Again, not trying to incur the wrath of those that think I should be patient after 2 years of waiting for this version. I mean, I've been playing the original version of this game for a very long time. Um, to say I've been patient is an understatement. Um, and to say that I should be more patient, that kind of statement just doesn't make sense to me. Given that again I have waited a very long time. Um, so I may or may not continue trying this game. We will see. Um, Again, I love the original version, but they're just moving so slow. To hopefully make some progress on this game, and they just aren't making progress. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. What can you do? All right, let's plant some full grown trees here. There we go. That's weird. Let's plant a sapling even though it's full grown. Put a forest down here in no time. Alright, I'm not seeing anything happen with those yet. We'll give it a few more minutes. Let's cut down the trees again. Need more saplings. Yep, right there. Alright, another one. Okay. Let's, I think we can actually make one of the tents or something with the sapling. Let's see. Equipment, maybe? Yeah, we can make the small tent. 64 saplings they want. That's not going to happen. However, I think... How about a straw bed? More saplings than I have. Let's go cut down some more trees. I mean, obviously this is an exploit. This will all have to be fixed before, the game gets anywhere, which, as I've said, I have my doubts as to whether that will happen, but um, let's see what we can do now. I can make a straw bed. I have exactly enough. Regular bed, I don't have enough lumber. And 16 lumber. Let's make some lumber because I know that All right, let's do that. Make a bed. I made a bed. All right, let's see what we can do. Yeah. 5. Put it over here. Put it over here on my floor. Well, over my floor. No, I guess we can't. Not without putting more floor in. All right, we'll put it over here under the tree. Is it? It's the arrows. All right, so it's not. It is exactly the same as the original version of the game. So let's sleep. All right, I'm sleeping. All right. I'm gonna guess, just like the original version of the game, you don't sleep straight through during the day, but only the night. Well, that's neat. We made a bed. I think in theory that also saved our location. I don't see any notifications saying that. No. So I don't know. Let's plant the rest of those saplings here. Why not? Got a few of them anyway, so let's go. Make our own little forest over here. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Alright, let's move a couple out here. Why not? Oh, I guess that's it. Neat. Look at that. What did I put in here? Alright, stone. We don't care about that right now. We'll put the log in. There we go. Yeah. I mean, it's, it's got promise. It's just a shame that it's such a slow-moving... the progress is so slow-moving, but... I mean, I guess if you want it done right, you got to kind of let them do their thing. So, that's kind of fun. So I think that's it. I don't know what else we can do. We've done a little mining. We've cut down some trees and planted some full-grown trees and made a bed. Kind of demonstrated some things, and again, there's promise that the game is they are working on it. I know that. I know they're not just giving up on it, but I would like to have seen a little more progress since it's been nearly a year since I last logged in to try this. But again, it is what it is, and we'll just have to wait and see for the next update what happens. So I think that's it, and thanks for watching.